Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching An American Werewolf in London. What do you know about this movie?
I'm assuming it's about a werewolf in London.
Yeah, good guess.
And then I believe it's a comedy.
Yeah, so this is a comedy. It won our comedy movie poll over on Patreon. So we would like to thank our patrons for voting for this to win. But I don't know anything else really about this. I mean, like you said, I assume werewolf in London, comedy.
Yeah.
It's highly recommended. We've had tons of suggestions and requests for this movie, so I'm super excited to check it out.
Yeah, me too. It sounds like it's definitely a classic.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to check it out.
So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Rated R.
Dang.
Alcohol use.
Frightening scenes, nudity, sexual content.
It's got it all.
Yeah.
You saw me standing alone.
Appropriate song.
Now I am no longer alone.
Took me a long time to figure out why this was an appropriate song.
Why didn't you just ask me?
I was trying to figure it out myself. Is it just because he's talking about the moon?
Yeah. Right? Werewolves are moon?
Yeah. I was like, is this song about London? Is it about Americans? I didn't even put the werewolf to moon connection.
Hitchhiking with the sheep.
Right?
Stick to the roads. The best of luck.
Thanks again. I'm gonna miss you.
Had a good connection with those sheep.
Northern England first, Italy later. Right. Those sheep shit in my pack.
So just backpacking around Europe, I guess, for a couple months?
We've known Debbie, what, since the 8th grade? How many years of foreplay is that? Just say, knock, knock. No. Yeah.
What the heck? Where was that joke going?
I'm gonna make it before it gets dark at least.
Right?
Slaughtered lamb.
Jeez Louise. What a sign.
It's popping in there.
Right? They are not welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
There's some devil worship going on in on the wall.
Yes. Do you have any hot soup?
No. We've spirits and beers. If it's something hot you want, you can have tea.
Then you have tea.
No.
This is so uncomfortable.
Right?
Hey, listen, at least it's warm in here.
Look at that.
I knew it. Devil worship.
A five-pointed star. It's used in witchcraft.
You want me to ask them if they're burning candles to ward off monsters?
Right.
Wrong.
Um.
Well, what's that star on the wall for?
Yeah, just leave.
You made me miss. I've never missed that board before.
Oh my gosh.
Jack, we better go. Are you kidding? I'm starved.
There's no food here.
Read the room.
You just can't let them go.
Go.
Beware the moon, lads.
Okay, so they clearly know there's bad stuff out there.
Should the world know our business?
It's murder then.
Then murder it is.
Wow, they're pretty for certain that they're just gonna die out there.
Maybe that pentangle was for something supernatural.
Stay on the road, you idiots.
Santa Lucia.
Where are they even walking?
No one wanted them here.
You could have told them.
They'd think us mad.
Listen,
Oh god.
must go to them.
They're just staying there all night?
They must all just gather for the full moon or something like that.
It's a full moon.
Beware the moon. And stick to the road. Oops.
Yeah, oops.
I vote we go back to the slaughtered lamb.
Yeah.
Gonna make it back?
No.
Oh, shit, David. What is that?
I don't know. Come on.
That's real close.
It's circling us. Ah, fuck.
It's in front of us.
You think it's a dog? Oh, shit. What is it?
Where are we going? I don't know. I'll tell you when we get there. Okay, because...
Oh my god.
He just
Holy.
left him?
Jack.
Oh my God. That was brutal.
They came out for them.
Yeah. Oh. They actually killed it. He's bit an American.
Jack.
Jack got torn to pieces.
Nurse Gallagher, surely you perform some function here at the hospital?
Yes, Doctor.
Called out.
Right?
They were attacked by an escaped lunatic. Must have been a very powerful man. Although I don't see that it's any concern of yours, Nurse Price.
Jeez, he hates these nurses. I'm surprised those, like, villagers just let him be. Wouldn't he turn into a werewolf now?
Oh, I have a feeling people might be aware.
You think this doctor knows? I hope he knows.
What's going on here? Where's Jack? Get your hands off me.
I shall come back and check on your progress and send a report to your parents.
Thank you very much, Mr. Collins. He'll rest now.
That was so strange.
These dumbass kids, they never appreciate anything you do for them.
Just found out his friend died.
You've been unconscious since you were brought in 3 weeks ago.
3
Whoa.
weeks?
You'll have some dueling scars to boast of. They say a madman has the strength of 10.
Maybe not.
Nurse Price will see to all your needs. You rest.
Yeah, see, I don't think anyone knows.
What can I do for Scotland Yard?
Has Mr. Kessler said anything regarding the attack?
This poor guy. Can this guy just sit down?
Now I know why he's so annoyed with him.
2 strong boys would be able to defend themselves against 1 man. Inspector, the boy seems all right to me and...
Shut up, dude.
David, as far as we're concerned, the matter is now closed. We will trouble you no further. Good day.
I mean, it did turn back into a man.
Right.
Doctor, my memory is fine. It's my sanity I'm beginning to worry about.
Oh, this is just David, right? He's just running. It's not much of a comedy. That was gruesome. I figured he would just eat like that when he's a werewolf.
Yeah.
I think he's still in the hospital, though, so I think he's still just maybe dreaming.
Shall I be forced to feed you, David?
I'm not hungry. I don't want any food.
Right.
What a stubborn patient. Oh my God.
Ah, oh.
That's a clever trick.
Right? What?
You've never had bad dreams before?
Well, sure, as a kid, but never so real.
This is more scary than funny.
I'd rather not be by myself.
I'll send someone in to keep you company.
I wonder who. I'm surprised the people that slaughtered Lamb sent him to London. They must know that he's going to turn into a werewolf, and they're trying to keep it a secret.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't have a choice.
2 dead bodies, I guess you need to do something.
We fell together as modest people will in the tale of the herd that was being shown through. As he talked to me.
It seems more his style. What?
What's happening?
That was horrific.
Just like killed his whole family brutally.
It was werewolf. I was not prepared for whatever just happened.
Good morning and a good day to you. Now you eat it up and I'll be back for the dishes when you finish.
He's not hungry, he only craves human flesh.
Where's Alex?
I realize I don't look so hot, David. David, you're hurting my feelings.
Hurting your feelings?
This is terrifying.
Sorry to be upsetting you, David.
Jesus, the makeup on that.
And now I walk the earth in limbo till the werewolf's curse is lifted.
What?
The last remaining werewolf must be destroyed.
Would that be him?
It's you, David. Kill yourself.
This is super hardcore.
David. David.
That was some of the most like traumatic neck injury. Oh, okay.
David, you're going to be discharged tomorrow. Will you be all right?
My friend Jack was just here.
Your dead friend, Jack.
Sounds like a loony.
I will become a monster in 2 days. What do you think?
About visits from dead friends?
I was dreaming again.
Yes, I would think so.
I think so, too.
Can you just see if some of his food's been eaten?
Oh.
Do you live by yourself?
Yes.
Good.
Super creepy. Are you vulnerable? Yes. Good.
You better be staying there like one night.
Right?
Otherwise she's gonna get it.
Yeah, he's gonna murder her.
There's only one bed.
I find you very attractive and a little bit sad.
The perfect combo.
Well, it's a marvelous.
It's only got one more night, right?
I think so. Gotta be getting close to a full moon.
I'm afraid of Jack showing up again. He's gruesome looking.
Ah!
Oh my god.
You're not real.
Oh, don't be a putz, David.
Is he getting greener?
Yeah. Does that just mean he's decomposing more?
I think so.
Tomorrow night's the full moon. You've got to kill yourself, David, before it's too late.
Ugh, his hands like barely together.
Will not be threatened by a walking meatloaf.
What's wrong? I heard voices.
Voices?
Do I seem crazy to you?
David, what is the matter?
He's definitely giving her a lot of red flags.
A werewolf can only be killed by someone who loves him. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Is she gonna have to kill him?
And finding you terribly attractive.
She does not have good taste.
She might have the biggest red flag. Is he going back to the slaughtered lamb to maybe get some answers?
What are they gonna do if he shows up?
Oh, it's the doctor. But I don't think you have to be killed by someone you love because those people shot and killed the last werewolf. I don't assume that they all loved him. I mean, maybe they did. Maybe he was like a brother or something.
Yeah, I've never heard that before about werewolves. I think it's a silver bullet, right?
I think so.
Or is
a wooden stake is a vampire, right?
Yep. Those are the two I was confusing. Oh.
Definitely a curious doctor.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that's been there for 200 years.
He was talking about werewolves.
Story about werewolves.
Wouldn't it be tonight?
Yeah.
I feel like they're probably running out of time.
Yeah, do all their prep work.
Just standing there.
Is he gonna tell him?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with this place.
That much I understand.
It's almost full moon.
That's enough!
Yeah, they really should not have let him go to a populated city knowing that he's a werewolf.
I mean, not that I'm advocating for murder, but after he got bit or scratched, they maybe should have just killed him, right?
Yeah, they should have just shot him right there.
Gotta trust the dog.
Right? Always trust the dog.
Those animals are not having it.
No.
I see the bad moon rising.
All the songs are moon themed.
Oh.
Werewolf time. Oh. Got aggressive fast. Oh my god. Oh, just like the bones. This is graphic.
Yeah, this is crazy. This transformation.
It's taking its sweet time. I'm 100% having nightmares of this. It's the cracking of the bones for me.
You better change before she comes home. She's dead.
I feel like he's gonna kill quite a few people.
It's freezing cold.
You're both dead.
Sean, hooligans are in the park again.
You ready yet?
Ripped apart. You're really investigating this.
I didn't think that they were that far away.
Yeah, right? It looked like they were right outside the window. Oh. Just stepped in Harry. Oh.
Nobody's home.
He's not down.
He's not.
Has David persisted in his werewolf fantasies?
This doctor's on the case.
The whole community is hiding the truth of what actually happened up there. I myself witnessed some form of mass neurosis in East Proctor. That if he survived an attack by a werewolf, wouldn't he himself become a werewolf at the next full moon?
Yes, he's currently killing people.
I think we should call the police.
So they don't think he's actually a werewolf. They just think that he thinks he's a werewolf.
Right, and he's still gonna hurt other people because he's crazy.
At least they have a dog.
Yeah. Feel like all of them are dead.
Let him go.
Running away.
I hope he runs away.
Who's there? Mary, Mother of God.
God.
These transitions, like with the phone and the train.
We're just gonna watch a bunch of random people get mutilated?
Think he made it down into the subway?
I don't know. We're following this dude.
Or the tube? Is that what it's called?
There's someone there. I can assure you that this is not in the least bit amusing. I shall report this.
All alone.
Just get up those stairs, dude. Oh man, I'm freaked out with this shot so far.
Good Lord.
I don't think you're fast enough. Don't stop running. God.
Oh.
Oh, no way. You had no stamina. So he just went on a spree. But did he just make a ton more werewolves, or did he just kill everyone?
I think he made them like Jack.
Right.
Naked in the wolf den.
The wolves are cool with him.
Hello, wolf.
Does he remember? You think?
I don't think so. He might have like flashes or something.
Well,
Excuse me. Little boy with the balloons. Come over here.
I don't know if luring a little boy while you're naked is a good idea.
The famous balloon thief.
he went with the balloons, not his like jacket or something.
There you go. You got a jacket now.
A naked American man stole my balloon.
Man or monster?
A lot of weather we've been having lately. Good morning.
Everything's normal.
I'm freezing.
David. What are you wearing?
I've lost my mind. I woke up in the zoo. What did I do last night?
You don't remember? Where did you get that coat? He's here.
Right, why didn't you call me? Where was he?
He doesn't remember. He woke up in the zoo.
The zoo? Is David behaving strangely?
Yes.
He's not really. He's rather enthusiastic.
Well, shall I send a car?
A taxi will be faster.
They're not making that trip.
I don't know why I feel so good. I haven't felt this good in a long time. You know, my body feels great.
He finally ate.
Right?
What murders?
Haven't you heard? Last night, 6 of them.
6?
Different parts of the city, all mutilated.
Pull over.
David, we're going to the
Pull over.
It's definitely you, David.
Jack was right.
Jack is dead!
Jack is dead and 6 people are dead. I'm a fucking werewolf, for Christ's sake.
David!
Officer!
At least he immediately wants to turn himself in.
I killed those people last night. You know, arrest me, you asshole.
There's no call for that kind of language.
Queen Elizabeth is a man. Winston Churchill was full of shit. No, let go of me.
Please.
Shakespeare's French. Fuck. Don't you think he should arrest me?
I don't know. Perhaps he thinks it's a prank.
Prank. He can't get arrested. Just punch someone.
Jack was real. He tried to warn me, and I thought I was crazy.
David.
I love you. I love you, Alex.
Alex is gonna have to kill him.
He tried to get himself arrested.
Getting arrested isn't all that difficult, Miss Price.
It was pretty difficult.
We will find him, however.
We'll find him. Not to worry.
Just close the door. This poor
He
guy.
hates him.
Yeah.
Is Mom or Dad at home? I'm still in London. Yes, I'm all better now.
Are you?
Just killed 6 people.
And please don't forget what I told you about Mom and Dad, that I love them. No, I'm not being silly, you little creep. Will you be a good girl then? Yeah, I love you. Goodbye.
I wonder if he's gonna try to kill himself to end the line.
Well, he can't get arrested.
Right. Ooh, I wasn't imagining this right here, right now. Oh. Jack is looking rough.
£2.80, sir.
A non-stop orgy.
Oh my god.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, David.
His eyes.
Right?
What are you doing here? You promised never to do this kind of thing again.
I've never seen you before in my life.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Good movie. You gonna say I told you so?
I probably would, but I did tell you so, you schmuck.
You look awful.
Thank you.
And look at me. Here I sit in a porno theater in Piccadilly Circus talking to a corpse. I'm actually glad to see you, Jack.
I want you to meet some people.
Oh.
This is Gerald Bringsley.
I'm a victim of your carnivorous lunar activities.
I'm sorry.
You've left my wife a widow.
Jeez.
You must die.
David?
This is some hardcore graphic stuff matched with some hardcore porn going on.
Are Alf, Ted, and Joseph.
You must take your own life. Why are you doing this to me? I could hang myself.
No, if you did it wrong, it could be painful.
So what? Let him joke.
Do you mind? The man's a friend of mine.
This is so strange and graphic.
I know where you can get a gun.
Yes, you just put the gun to your forehead and pull the trigger.
Thank you. You're all so thoughtful.
Jeez.
So dark.
A car crash?
You could throw yourself in front of a tube.
Drowning.
They're all so excited for him to die.
They just want to die.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god, is he...
Stop.
He didn't kill himself fast enough?
In the theater? Of all places?
So he's gonna kill all these people in here.
Run!
Oh my god.
What was that?
I don't know.
I'll check on the house.
They really didn't get out of the theater fast enough after watching him turn.
No, nobody of that name. Okay, thank you. Bye.
God. That was the strangest porno too.
Oh, dude!
Oh my god.
Just going in one by one. Right there, yeah. Is that him behind him?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Did he make it out?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Smart. Just trapped him in there. What? Jeez. Are you kidding me? What the f...
Killing more people by not killing anybody.
How are there still people driving?
Oh my god.
That was insane.
It's a dead end down there.
All these people.
They sure do have a lot of guns now.
David, is it you?
You're about to get destroyed.
Yeah, if he has no memory of doing this, I feel like he's not gonna know who she is.
How strong is the power of love?
They're going to kill you. I love you, David.
That was some good shooting. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she was standing so close. Oh.
What? All right, that was An American Werewolf in London. What'd you think?
I mean, I liked it. It just wasn't at all what I thought it was gonna be like.
I thought, okay, maybe like a lighthearted werewolf movie with some like funny jokes or puns or I don't know, something. And then we saw it was rated R and I was like, okay, maybe it'll be a little bit more adult. That was graphic.
So I haven't seen this movie in a really long time, but I thought this movie was gonna be like Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be really funny, but still have like the horror elements.
Right, like that's clearly a zombie movie, but it's a comedy.
Yes.
I thought this would be a werewolf movie, but a comedy.
Yeah.
Yes, it had funny moments,
yeah,
but this was hardcore.
Yeah, if I had seen this as like even like a kid, I probably would have been really freaked out.
Yeah.
I mean, some of this I feel like about Jack and his like initial wounds.
The makeup of this movie was excellent. Those
Incredible.
wounds were disgusting and super realistic.
Yeah, and obviously, I mean, this is really held up. That transformation scene, the initial one,
that was amazing.
That was incredible.
I mean, I think this movie is like 40 years old.
Yeah.
That was an amazing transition. It took like 3 minutes. It seemed to be so incredibly painful.
Yeah.
The sound design too of the bones cracking and extending, or the bones and like the fingernails like poking through the skin, and just like it was so insanely detailed and graphic that if I saw this at any age younger than like 16, I would have been scarred for life. I mean, I might already be scarred because that was so intense and not at all what I expected to come from what is considered a comedy.
Yeah, that was not what I was anticipating at all. It was really good. I mean, it's held up very well.
Oh yeah.
And it did have some like kind of comic relief moments.
There was definitely really funny comedy moments.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. It was a great movie, but I also just enjoyed the story of David as opposed to just enjoying a series of funny jokes.
Yeah, and I wasn't anticipating him just like getting killed at the end, and then that was it. Credits roll.
The credits rolled on her crying.
Yeah.
On a dead David and her crying. That's the end of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't like, I was like, even if he died, I was kind of expecting maybe some resolution with Jack and like all the people that he killed, or something with Alex, but just
nope, just like he's dead, she's crying, goodbye.
Yeah, that was an abrupt ending.
That was an abrupt ending. Like you said, that transition scene, spectacular.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just gonna like close my eyes and just hear the sound design of that over and over and over again. The level of detail and the gore and the makeup was off the charts, because that was disturbing.
Yeah, no, it was disgusting. I mean, from the beginning, I feel like it was also a very good story.
Yeah.
From the beginning, you have a small town in northern England. This clearly has been going on forever.
Right, for hundreds of years or whatever. The town, this little village is clearly very prepared to handle the situation. They've kept everything inside the village. That's why it was so strange that there were so willing to send this out into London. Like, they knew David was going to turn, and even they addressed it in the movie with that one guy being like, it was such a mistake for us to let him leave. Like,
Yeah.
they either should have kept him in that village and let him turn into, I assume they probably let whoever is a werewolf turn into a werewolf and maybe eat some sheep or something like that, and they just deal with it for a couple of nights a month or something.
Yeah.
So they could have done that with David, or like we also said, they should have just killed him right away.
Yeah, because I mean, if they knew they killed the other one, there was only one now left.
It's like in a zombie movie, like if someone gets bit in like the neck or something like that, like they're done. If someone got bit in like the hand, okay, maybe you can chop off the hand in time or something. Like, they knew he was going to turn into a werewolf. He was done. They could have just killed him right there. They let him go into London. They knew it was a mistake. And it wasn't like David killed a few people. Like, he massacred like a dozen people. And then when he was running around and the cars were just like, that was a hilarious scene with just how extra it was. Like,
Yeah,
it just
no.
didn't stop.
No, it just, you thought, okay, like, he's gonna get some more people once he's out. No, I don't even think he got a single person.
No.
He literally was just wreaking havoc by making all these cars crash. Like, that one scene where, like, guys, like, I'm pretty sure entire head got, like, run over.
Yeah, people got ran over, they got ejected from their cars, they got pinned between cars, they got launched through glass. Like,
Yeah.
I would say like a dozen people died by just getting into this car accident that lasted like 5 minutes.
Yeah, just in the middle of Piccadilly Square, I think is what they said.
Yeah.
That guy too that got it in the subway, that was rough.
The guy who got it in the subway, the guy who, when David first burst through the wall of the porno shop or whatever and bit that was the cop, right?
Yeah, the
And-
detective,
Yeah,
I think,
and
yeah.
just ripped his head off. It was just like,
Yeah, head just went rolling. You had the couple that were going to the dinner party.
right, who got killed in the park. You had the 3 homeless gentlemen.
Yeah.
The dog got away.
Yeah.
seemingly. That was such a graphic movie that I was not prepared for that. I was prepared for obviously a comedy and, you know, maybe a few deaths or something like that. But that was like the level of detail and gore and scary moments too. Just like quick transitions. That was on par with a lot of like very good, like pure horror films.
I'd consider it more horror for sure than comedy.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely, there was funny moments.
Yeah, there was definitely funny moments, and maybe it's just because we went in not knowing what to expect, but it definitely felt a lot more horror to me. I mean, I think some of the funniest parts were in the beginning, just in that bar.
I mean, they had some good funny moments, like when the detective first left and he closed the door behind him. That second guy was just such a spaz, like dropping all the stuff. The scene in the porno shop where like we're just watching the porno and the guy walks in. It was like, you told me you weren't gonna do this anymore. It was like, I've never met you before. Oh, okay. And just left. And it was like, what movie are we watching? No, so there was absolutely comedy elements. But if I was going to suggest this to anyone, I would suggest it purely just to be like, you gotta watch it because you're gonna appreciate the werewolf aspect of it and just like the horror and the gore and the makeup of it as well.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
for me, those were just like off the charts good.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, this was an overall great film. The effects of the transition, the makeup.
Just the practical effects.
Yeah, I mean, even the soundtrack.
Right?
Like really...
Everything with a moon
yeah,
or something.
all the moon songs. Yeah, no, I mean, it was just a really clever film, but yeah, it just was not at all what I was anticipating.
I mean, literally, how many comedies do you see that end with the main character shot dead and the love interest crying over his dead body, and that's the end of the comedy movie.
And then credits.
And then credits. That was an intense comedy. But like we said, also just a good story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really enjoyed the fact that the doctor was very interested in the case and like went to study and figure it out. The relationship between David and Alex was great, even though it was just a series of red flags from both sides. But it was still a great, fast-moving relationship. So yeah, the characters were great. I really enjoyed the interactions between David and Jack.
Yes.
Like, Jack for me was also a pretty big comic relief throughout the movie whenever he would show up, even though it's like, that's crazy to think about that. Someone who had some of the most intense, disturbing effects of mutilation, that's your comedic relief.
Yeah, through all of that, through all of like the disgusting, bloody mess that he was, they were still best friends.
Right, yeah.
And they kind of had that banter. And
he's literally trying to convince him to kill himself.
Yeah.
Like, that's an extreme topic for a comedy movie.
Yeah.
So not at all what I was expecting. A fantastic movie, and just blown away with how well it holds up after, 40 plus years.
Yeah, no, I'm super glad we watched it. Very thankful to the patrons for voting for it.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna be very afraid of just any dark alleyway or park. If I hear a dog barking, full moon, I'm gonna be like, oh no, what's going on around the corner? I'm not taking any chances. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.